Oh,
Let me open the stream real quick and check.
Never mind.
We're still streaming.
Never mind. Never mind.
What? What's up?
Never mind.
Okay.
I think the
Someone
stream.
must have DM'd him.
No, it's working. I think.
Did they kill us for the fucking Lord of the Rings music? Unbelievable. Those sons of bitches. The stream just died because they recognized we were playing Lord of the Rings music, and they're like, "No, cancel it! Cancel the stream!" Amazing.
As soon as the vision ends, Ferros like, I feel like Hallister is trying to tell us something, but I'm not sure what. I can't figure it out. Right, guys? I have no idea what he's trying to say.
Either Hallister or Ezot is trying to show us something.
I have no idea. It's just completely random stuff. It doesn't mean anything.
Hey, real quick. Does anybody know anything about magical staves? Because there's that right there, and it's floating.
Ooh,
It's gonna
pretty.
I wouldn't want to.
walk by. It's like I think it's friendly. It hasn't done anything yet.
I wouldn't want to touch it though. Huh. I guess someone enjoys a board game over here.
Is there a game currently being played on the board?
There is a game. There are animated figures sort of like walking to and from, kind of like Star Wars-y in a way.
Who's winning?
You have no idea unless you know how to play this game. I'm very concerned though, just for a sec, I don't see any viewers in chat, and it does say that we've been streaming for 1 minute and 50 seconds, which is hilarious. So I think the stream actually did end, and I think we're coming back now, so I guess we'll find out.
What does it say on OBS?
It says stream. Yeah, it says stream time 2 minutes. So
yeah, stream's working fine for me.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't know.
Guys, anyone?
Do I know about this game?
Yeah, you may.
Same here. I'm curious.
Make a history check.
Is this the same game Elbauthin played with the Mind Flayer?
No, it is not. It looks somewhat different.
20 and 21.
Oh,
Figures my gaming proficiency is dice, but
Mine's cards, so you know.
I'm just curious.
All right. I'm just wondering.
Nope. Why does the Helm of Intellect like Talron so much more than me?
It's clearly biased.
Clearly. I even got mine first.
Yeah, I got 20.
You got the defective one. You got the beta. That's
Apparently.
what you got.
I don't need a Helm of Intellect. I'm just naturally clever.
So Red, I'm sorry to stop you guys. Apologies. Red is saying the stream did die. I'm not sure if that means. Oh, there we go. Now everybody's back. 7 viewers. They all just sort of came all back.
Hi guys, welcome back.
Hey, sorry, didn't mean for that to happen. Nothing happened really. No one died or anything like that. But yeah, I'm glad.
You opened a door.
Not yet, at least.
You opened a door and the stream died. Don't open doors.
Yeah. The power is too great.
Stream dies.
Oh my god, it's destroying the universe.
All right.
So
yeah, this is a game called Koronir. It's kind of like chess. It's more sort of actually commonly known as crowns. It enables 2 players to reenact a battle of the Crown Wars. How you know this? Headband of intellect. Between 2 elven kings.
How do I know this?
I don't know. You maybe... Oh, that's right.
You read about it in Candlekeep.
There we go.
I may have watched it played even.
Maybe you have, indeed. Yeah, the position of the figurines suggests that actually a game is in progress.
I'm just cheating to get this knowledge.
You are totally cheating.
I want to move one of the pieces.
Okay. Whichever piece you move doesn't really matter, because as you do so, the staff floating in the air says,
Oh, I'm sorry. Is it not my turn?
It does not respond.
I'm gonna try to move a piece again.
Why would you do that?
The staff says, I wouldn't do that.
Agonize it.
No, Zeke, I'd rather not.
I'm gonna try one more time.
No, Zeke.
The staff says, please don't do that.
Well, how are you gonna finish your game?
Zeke.
Zeke, let's not cause any additional problems.
At
that
least
we-
move the correct piece, and I point to a different piece. That one's probably best to move.
I'll move the piece Ferros tells me to move.
The staff says, "You don't understand this game, do you?"
No, would you
I
like to
mean,
teach me?
You know, I warned you once, twice, thrice. I don't like it when
Zeke.
people don't listen to me. And it casts a spell right
It was
in
the
your
only
face.
way I could get you to talk to me.
Okay,
told you not to antagonize it.
make a Constitution saving throw, Zeke.
Okay.
Told you not. I warned you.
No, at least she's. Oh, never mind. I'm not gonna jinx it. Never mind.
That
17.
was 17.
17.
I did. It was me.
Okay,
I'm sorry.
and actually, from that position, it'll catch Talron as well.
Hang on, why?
Because an enormous, as it sort of levels, this enormous whoosh cone of ice comes out of it and blasts everyone in the 60-foot cone, which includes, I believe, let's see.
I don't think you can get Talron.
Well, the staff is actually right here. So let me actually bring it
Oh,
onto
the
board.
staff isn't right here.
No, the staff is actually hanging on the wall. So let me bring
Oh,
it
I
actually.
thought the staff was this blue thing that was
Oh,
floating
no.
at the table.
No, well, that's a picture of it, but the staff is actually right here. There's the token for it right there, folks.
Oh, see, I thought that the staff was playing the game and I was trying to play with the
I
staff.
gotcha.
That's the art fucked me up here.
Damn
Yeah,
art.
that's what I thought too, honestly.
Told you not to mess with it.
Oh, shut up.
You know what? Just for the sake of argument, I will put the staff here. So it will only catch Zeke then.
So a
that's fine.
17 was not enough to save?
Oh, no, unfortunately not.
Yeah,
Damn.
you didn't say that, but yeah.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Oh, plus three,
Let's see how much damage it does.
He's within 10 feet, right?
Oh,
You
wait.
got a 17. but
Actually,
wasn't
hold
enough.
on a second. I don't have a result yet. Make it a 19.
A 19 will save.
There we go.
All right.
Doesn't mean
Aha!
So you will only take half
Still probably does
damage.
damage, but
Oh yeah, it'll do damage. You will
Yeah.
do.
unless it was disintegrate.
No, it will do 18 damage.
okay.
18 cold damage. It's up to you whether or not you want to do anything about that, because it blasts you, sort of sticks you with all this ice damage, and then just starts to hover there again. And
Well,
then
it
it
seems
says, there's no place like home.
I was going to say, well, it seemed like touching the board was the only way to get you to talk to me.
You don't like my genius puns?
Oh, I'm
Fair
sorry.
enough.
I didn't realize we were having a pun war right after you blasted me with ice. I was touching the board because when I tried to talk to you when I wasn't touching the board, you wouldn't answer. This was the only way I
Yeah,
could get
you
you
were
to talk.
you're kind of being cold about it.
I like, and it sort of like swivels and at you. He's like, I like that one. That was a good one. Used that one before.
Oh, fine. Cold shoulder me. I see how it is.
You see, you're getting it too. You're getting it too.
Mm-hmm.
There's no way you're not going to answer her.
You're good. It'll be a cold day in the nine hells before I submit to you, though. How about that one?
I don't know. I didn't expect such an icy reception in this tower.
Oh, you guys, I'm getting with it. I'm chill with you.
Well, it's nice to meet you too.
Well,
These
then why
are
was your
beautiful.
demeanor so cold?
You are beautiful people. It's a shame you're all going to die, but it's fine. Eventually, I'm sure other people will come with more ice puns.
So,
Or you can come with us and find ice puns anywhere.
No, I'd really rather
Rather
stay
than just
here.
waiting
And,
for them.
yeah, Ezet will be here any second, and then we'll just continue our game after he kills you. So.
so so you're playing a game with him?
Oh yes. We've been playing games for 228 years.
What game you say was Matt? Sorry.
Coroneer.
How good are you at Courtney? I'm curious.
I'm amazing.
How many times you beat Ezra?
I'm sorry.
I'm sure you keep count. How many times you beat Ezra? I'm curious. I'm sure you keep count.
At least a dozen.
I'm gonna insight check.
So he doesn't have any facial features. So I'm going to ahead and say
But,
that
like, the tone of his voice.
it is a
though.
tone of his voice. I'll give it to you with I'm just considering whether to give you disadvantage on it because he doesn't have facial features. But he did have kind of a lilt to his voice. So I'll just make an insight check. Shit. He's lying. He's totally lying.
I mean, it was obvious, wasn't it?
I just give Ferros like the
I give him the duh look.
Now, if I were more of a cop out, I would give this ice staff Arnold Schwarzenegger's voice from Batman and Robin. Right?
So wait, I'm curious. Are you actually a staff, or are you put in a staff as a?
Oh no, I'm very much a staff, but I'm the best staff in the world.
Who created you?
Well, Azat did, of course.
As it did. And if you're the best staff in the world, why aren't you on his person right now?
I'm sorry?
Does he have another thing he likes more, like a different belonging besides you? If you're the best staff.
No, absolutely not. I am 100% his best implement.
Then why doesn't he have you right now?
Well, he's most likely studying. I mean, he can't
you.
be with me all the time. I'm just waiting for him to come back after he's done studying, and then we'll just continue the game.
I thought you were his best implement, though.
Well, I am. That doesn't mean I have to stick to him all the time.
Well, yes, but that means that you're left alone in a room for random people to walk in. Whereas with his books, I assume, with his studying, that he seems to put those further back. Seems like you're kind of put near the front, you know.
Listen, I don't need your jibber jabber. It's making me feel a little cold towards you.
Yeah. Good one. Well, give it some thought.
Give
So,
what thought?
A hypothetical question, real quick.
Great. Yes, go ahead, Beardy.
Say somebody walked in here and tried to attack Izzat. This is all hypothetical. Somebody walked in here and tried to attack Izzat. What would you do? You'd help him, right?
Oh, yes, absolutely. He and I are like this. And he doesn't actually do anything, but you just imagine somewhere there is a pair of fingers being crossed on some plane. You don't not exactly understand where, but yeah.
Might I ask, that column is really interesting. I've not seen that very often. How many times can you do that a day?
What are you trying to do? What are you trying to do?
I'm just really curious.
Oh, I know you. I know you.
I'm,
You're a cutie. I get it. I get it.
No, I'm legitimately Wait. Okay. Wait. First, I've been to Candlekeep. I've seen a lot of magical items. I'm curious how you compare to them. You said you're the best implement, so...
I am Azat's best implement. I'm not saying I'm like some legendary, what do you do?
Well,
look at
Azat's
me.
pretty good, right? He's a big lich. He's a big-time guy, so you must be a really good implement, right?
Okay.
Are you better than the ones at Candlekeep, or some of them?
I will grant you that. I will grant you that. Yes, I'm better than some piece of shit, piece of wood.
But how much better?
You guys are arguing with a broom.
The staff swivels in your direction, Elbauthin, and says, I beg your pardon?
I'm sorry, staff. You're a staff.
That's more like it. I am.
All I'm saying is that I just want to compare you to other magical items that I've seen. Some at Candlekeep. I'm really curious where you stack up. So, like, how many cones can you cast a day? I'm just curious. I've seen other things that can cast multiple things.
Tell you what. I'll tell you what. Beat me in this game, and I'll tell you whatever you want. I'll remember where Azat was, so that when he comes back, he won't, he won't think that we've messed up his game. I'll just reset the pieces, and we'll have a little thing. Of course, if Azat comes back, we're going to have to kill you. I'm just letting you know.
Okay, I'll take you on that.
Fair enough. Excellent.
Hey, Elbauthin, while they're doing that, you wanna lock the door to make sure we're not surprised, I guess?
Well, what's likely?
Sure, why not?
He's gonna.
Just don't lock out Cyril.
Oh, I
they're
meant this
coming.
door. There's no. Oh, I mean, maybe you can come in from outside, but I don't know.
But if this is his own home, wouldn't he just be able to unlock the door anyways?
I sneak over and I unlock the door.
Okay.
No.
I mean, I lock the door.
You lock
There
the
you
door.
go.
Okay. The door is closed and locked.
Sleight of hand.
Well, you know what? While we're all waiting for this for these two to play their game. I'm just gonna chill here.
Nice. We've already used that. A lot of these.
Yeah, the staff turns to you, Talron, and says, I give it a 3 out of 10. 3 out of 10. So,
These jokes are making my head a bit cloudy. Let's keep going.
getting there. Work on it.
I think it was pretty good, but
All right, so excuse me. And then the pieces on the board begin to move, and they sort of, like a wizard's chessboard in a series that we may know. And it resembles essentially troop movements on this board. It looks like chess from our perspective, but the pieces are not exactly the same. There are sort of dragons on one side, manticores and unicorns on the other side, and stuff like that. And so the staff turns to you, swivels over to you, Ferros, and says, all right, so which side? Blue or green?
Nah, I don't know what those mean out of the game, but I imagine Ferros might.
Make a history check. Or a straight intelligence check. Up to you.
Well, history I have proficiency in.
Perfect. Did you make it? I'm sorry. Was
18?
Oh, you already rolled it. Okay, sorry. Oh wow, you're fast on the, you're fast on the draw. 18. Yeah. To be honest,
when you asked me, I pressed the button.
Oh wow. I mean, hey, it's okay. Yeah, blue and green are both equal. There's no like advantage. This isn't like Card Wars in Adventure Time where you're like, no, you gotta floop the pig or something like that. It is literally even as even can be.
I've always played blue, so well, most of the time, not always, but I'll play blue.
All right, that's fine. That's fair. Daggrin says, "Can I hold an action to attack whatever comes through the door?"
When it comes through the door, it's just like,
absolutely. Yeah, sure. So here's what we're gonna do. There's no actual gaming rules here. We're just gonna roll opposite d20s. We're gonna roll 5 of them. The one who gets more rolls, if you want to roll all 5 at once, that's fine. The animated staff will roll d20s as well, but he, knowing this game probably a little better than you do, and being pretty good at it, he's actually going to roll d25s.
When you say he knows the game a little bit, I probably played in Candlekeep at this point. I've rolled pretty high on my histories in this.
I'm not saying that you're not like a maven at this game here, but he's had hundreds of years to play this game. So imagine it's like Bobby Fischer versus you at this point.
Yeah, that's a good analogy.
Yeah. Ooh. So go ahead and roll.
And what does that make as that? Kasparov?
Well, I guess we'll find out, won't we?
I have no idea who you guys are.
Bobby Fischer is a famous chess player.
Oh my god!
All right, so that's 74. The staff will roll 5d25s. Whoops! God damn it!
Nice.
At least you can tell I'm doing it. There we go.
True.
Oh god.
Oh! That 124.
That 124. So after about 10 minutes, the staff says, I see you're using Bonetti's defense against me. That's pretty good.
Damn.
Manetti's defense?
He knew. I mean, it makes sense. It usually works.
Yes, only if you've studied your Agrippa.
I unfortunately didn't do well in Agrippa.
Yes, I understand.
I see it. Yeah, now you're going to pull out the Taggrin offense, right?
Oh, always. But only when the knight destroys the unicorn can that occur.
Well, yeah, I mean, that's already happened, obviously.
Well, you seem to be some kind of a rules lawyer in many different ways. I see you're going down that road, but it's fine. It's fine.
I'm more good at improvising on the spot and just making stuff up.
Yeah, I can tell. Anywho, good game.
It was good. It was a good try. It was a good game, yes.
I'll be honest, it feels good to win. It feels good to win, don't you agree?
I thought you won a dozen times.
Oh yes, no, it's been a while.
Okay.
I'm just falling asleep over here.
It took 10 minutes and Talron's falling asleep in the corner. Absolutely.
We're glad we could give you that.
Absolutely.
If you don't mind, we're just going to be on our way further up, if that's cool with you.
Absolutely, yeah, sure.
I think he's more interested
Okay.
in the game with that. He's gonna look at that. Damn, it's 24, man. Fuck. I had a really good roll too.
It did. You did. Absolutely. All right. You guys want to go into this room next?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right. The door to this room is, as you jiggle the handle, also locked.
Elbauthin, if you would, please.
I locked that door. So
You
I
locked
can
the door
just-
back out. The door forward down below you, you have not touched.
No, that's the door that I locked.
Oh,
That's
you
the door that I
locked.
said I locked.
You locked this door? I thought that you locked this door. I apologize.
I
They
think he
asked me
locked
to
that
lock-
door, yeah.
Okay, well that door was already locked, so you I guess you, you double locked it. Okay,
Double lock.
you double locked it.
Roll d20 plus 10.
Okay. Clickety clack. Lock might not talk back. Ba-bam! Yeah, easy peasy. It's like, who builds locks like this anymore? And ba-boom. It showcases, as the door opens, instead of seeing this room, however, I would like, who opened the door?
Elbauthin unlocked it, and I opened it.
Okay. Between the two of you, one of you roll another D. What is it? Another D8. That is correct. An 8.
50.
This is the best.
How much more dramatic is this gonna be?
Oh, just wait. Let's see if we get another stream kill
very.
from it.
All of them.
Here we go. Hold on. Here we go. Okay. So as you open the door, instead of seeing this room, which is you obviously see on the map, you see the interior of a small ramshackle building. The rain is pounding outside. Thunder lightning is illuminating the outside, and you hear the crackle of thunder through the sky. And there is a door in front of you, and you see it sort of buckle, and you hear, and an individual in a bed throws over his covers, and it is in fact Ezat. I'm just checking the stream to make sure we don't get killed. And Ezat's just looking, and his like sheets are up to his mouth. He's like, "What's going on? What's going on?" And the door just smashes open, and standing in the rain, hair bedraggled, is in fact Hallister. And Ezat sort of clutches at the blanket, his nightcap damp with sweat, and Alistair breaks into a grin and says, "You're a wizard, Ezat."
Oh my god.
And then the vision fades. I
Are
don't
they
make
doing
this.
some kind of play?
I don't make this shit up, folks. I'm just letting
Don't
you know.
make this shit up. That's a great. I know you don't.
I know. I do.
This is amazing.
I know you don't.
All right. So you walk into this room, and this is, in fact, certainly some kind of a study. There are books piled on top of books all over this place. You see there is a desk over here, piled high with dusty tomes of arcane lore, lit by candles made from the skulls of rats.
Delightful.
I'm just kind of poking around the books on the desk, seeing if there's anything that looks like it would be useful for a sorcerer.
Man,
Okay.
look at all these knowledge.
Lots of knowledge. As you wander into this room, you hear from the room behind you, the staff says, "I wouldn't touch anything in there if I were you."
Oh, okay. that's
Why
fine.
not?
We don't touch anything. Close this door.
Okay. You close the door behind you? Awesome. Cracoof.
Okay. Continue.
I'm looking through the books to see if there's anything that looks like it would be useful to me.
Sure. Make an investigation check, please, then.
Hey, there we go.
Okay, cool.
Nice.
Here is what you learn through sort of leafing through some of these books. Many of them are about the history of Undermountain. You see an enormous amount about the actual history. You sort of like do a quick scan. You see that some of them detail about how Hallister journeyed from a distant land to the base of Mount Waterdeep thousands, perhaps of years ago. There's no actual date. Perhaps acceding to the whispered summons of Providence or to a mind that was already tainted. Some believe that Hallister hailed from the nearly forgotten empire known as the Cradle Lands. In ages past, humanity spread from the Cradle Lands across Faerun, originating from what is now the Plains of Purple Dust, a wasteland birthed out of a conflict with the gods. This is like ancient Faerunian history. This is before like civilization as you know it ever sprang up.
Interesting. And that's all I find? History books?
From that role, yes.
Okay. I'm going to take that one book that was mentioning the Hallister coming to Undermountain. I feel like that might come in handy.
All right. You pick up the book, and springing out from behind the desk is a small creature that has been hiding the whole time, but as you take the book, it sort of comes into view. And it looks like... Hold on.
Zooming in.
That! I will
zoom in further.
I will do that. It looks like a little, tiny little red dragon, about the size of a cat. It sort of hops up onto the table.
It's a pseudo-dragon.
And it is indeed. Yes, indeed
Candace
it
had
is.
one.
Yeah, that's right.
Aren't
Indeed.
you adorable?
It sort of flaps its wings and goes.
Uh-oh.
I think you shouldn't mock it.
I wasn't mocking it. It's so cute. Look at it. Aw.
You probably shouldn't
I
be touching what
Yeah, I wouldn't. No.
It sort of looks
I wouldn't
around.
touch.
It sort of sniffs the air. Its eyes look around the room and center themselves directly on Elbauthin.
Uh-oh.
And flaps up in the air, goes and flies over in front of you.
Oh no.
What do you do, Elbauthin?
What do you want?
It sort of lands in front of you like a docile cat, sort of sniffs your toes, works its way up your leg. Where are you keeping the runestone fragment, Elbauthin?
Oh, deep inside a very, very, very hidden pouch in the back of my backpack.
Okay. It starts to sort of clamber around behind you. And then hops up and lands on top of your backpack. And starts sniffing around your backpack.
He likes you.
I don't think.
You know, I think I sort of.
So I move.
Do I?
Get off.
Just walked away.
Aw.
It's unless you physically like try to swat at it, which could be something you do. It's still on your backpack.
No, I swat it.
Okay,
Move
make a physical roll. Make a melee attack roll.
Okay, I'm gonna do it with what I always do. But it's
You can pull out your fucking
No.
Helion.
No, don't kill it. It's so cute.
I'm not gonna
Wait.
attack it. I'm going to.
If it's an unarmed attack,
I don't have an unarmed attack.
Well, everybody has an unarmed attack. The question is, if you don't have it on your character sheet, that's totally fine. An unarmed attack is you use your D20 plus your dexterity modifier plus proficiency.
Which
Is it dex or strength for unarmed?
It depends. It should be strength.
okay.
Well,
Dex.
for rogues,
So
it would be dex.
Oh, he's a rogue, right?
Mhm.
Duh.
So okay, so it would be +5 plus. So Dex would be +5 plus 6, right? So it would be
So plus 11. Yep.
Plus 6? What's the 6 from?
Proficiency bonus.
Our proficiency is a 5.
Oh, so then what is your dex bonus?
5.
Oh, so then we plus 10. Not plus 11. Okay. 18. Yeah, you whack him. It's up to you. Unarmed attacks usually do, I think.
No damage.
Well, it's if you pull the punch, it's only going to do like 1 point of damage, essentially.
I didn't punch him. I slapped him.
Okay, fair enough. You obviously you catch him and he just sort of flaps off your backpack.
Yeah, and I move away from him.
It lands on top of one of these enormous piles of books. I like the artwork here, so let's see if I have a. I think I have a decent handout here for these things. So while you guys are futzing around, let me see if I can grab a handout so I can show you that.
I'm
You
gonna
know what?
slowly wander over here and take out some chimera jerky and sort of like hand it towards the pseudo dragon. Like, are you hungry? Is that what you want? Do you want food?
Oh, there we go. There it is. Do you want some food? Here we go. There we go. There's the pseudo dragon. Perfect placement, right? Too.
So
Aw.
cute.
I love that he's
That's
looking
not
at this mouse like, "What's up? What's going on?"
I love him.
Pseudo dragons, as Red says, the chihuahuas of the D&D world.
I mean,
I am trying to feed it chimera jerky.
Okay.
Do I recognize what it is, by the way?
I'm sorry, say that again, Daggrin? Do you recognize what?
Do I recognize what this thing is?
Make an Arcana check.
Anna.
Unless
What?
Ferros said it out loud, but Ferros did recognize it as a
I said out
pseudo-dragon.
loud, yeah.
Okay, yeah. I mean, you called it
okay.
a pseudo dragon.
Oh, okay. In that case, just I think sometimes wizards take these as what do you call them?
Thinking of
Familiar?
warlocks,
Warlocks?
not wizards.
I thought
Nope.
don't wizards call familiar spell?
They can willingly become a wizard's familiar, but they have to be willing. Generally, most pseudo dragons are usually a warlock's familiar because warlocks can summon one.
Oh, well, can't you just eat food and being nice?
I mean, I don't know if Zeke can cast Find Familiar, and also I don't think I think the thing's assets,
Oh,
which also means that if it's assets familiar, he could probably see through it and possibly even see us.
that's not great.
Well, it's not like he wasn't going to find out we were coming eventually, but are you sure you don't want some
You know-
jerky, little buddy?
It sniffs the chimera jerky and just sort of sticks out its forked tongue like. Bleh.
I know, it's
You know
not that
what?
great, but it's all I have.
you know what? As the conversation's going on, I'm trying to see if I can listen in on like what if I can hear anything from upstairs.
Make a perception check, Talron.
Wow!
No.
After all those natural 20s, I finally get a 1.
It all balances out in the
Distracted
end,
by
buddy.
drag.
It all balances out. You hear the sweet sound
Balanced.
of nothing. Perfectly
Literally
balanced,
nothing. You're deaf.
as all things should be.
I mean, I don't hear nothing. You guys are loud.
So, are we just going to leave it here if it's
Well,
spying?
I
us,
mean-
or what are we doing?
If he is, maybe he's just Azad's pet, but if it's his familiar, we definitely shouldn't hurt it.
I mean,
That's just. gonna piss him off.
Isidore is probably aware that we're here anyways. We can't have been loud.
Mm.
So, I mean, the plan originally was to, yeah, stab, But are we going to talk to him first?
I mean, what's the reason we're stabbing him?
Well, we're looking
He's
for
a-
the phylactery, and if we find that,
Why do we want to destroy the phylactery?
We're not destroying it. We're just giving it.
I thought we were supposed to get it for the other guys.
There's-
We're going
there's
upstairs to give him a check.
there's three people here.
to.
Who's the
No, there's one genie. There's the other
Right.
genie,
Oh.
and then Hallister wants us to destroy it.
Oh, I'm surprised. I thought you guys were joking when you're talking to the genies.
You were
Side note,
there.
I know. I thought you were joking.
wonder-
I thought, oh yeah, we'll get the phylactery.
Oh no, I was just saying that somebody said Talron just said we were getting it for the other guys. I said I was just listing the three options we were presented with.
Oh, I mean, I
speaking
don't
of
know.
which,
I don't think it's that necessary.
Oh, yes, Daggrin?
real quick, I believe, hang on, excuse me, Is this the chair that we were looking for? The Spelljammer chair?
You look, and that chair does not look like what is described by the captain.
It needs to have the one. It has
Yeah, you gotta have the little tentacle-y shit all over it, according to what.
Time to look at every single chair.
Yeah, I mean, like, he was supposed to keep an eye. That one in particular, I want to keep an eye out from because he seems pretty nice.
What even constitutes a chair?
It's a chair.
Oh my god. Up the stairs.
Jesus Christ, guys, come on.
Go ahead and get yourself grouped up so I can move you to the next level.
Everybody good,
Yay.
everybody good hugs.
Before we round the corner, I'm gonna make a stealth roll.
There's a wall up here. The staircase ends.
Yes, that's it. Exactly.
Not my best. Not my best.
Who built this place?
We built this place.
On
walls.
City.
All right.
Wait, was it?
Actually, I'm
we
just gonna
built this
move you. I
city?
don't need
A
to.
rock and roll, man.
Yeah, it's fine.
Oh yeah.
All right, and we
I'm blind again.
place you two there.
What?
And of course you don't. Wait, 1 second.
Where did we go?
I'm going to move you and shift ping you. Give me a second.
Yeah.
Rush him. Oh god, we can't see anything, man. Oh god.
There we
Okay,
go.
good. We're good.
Oh, there's a statue here. There was also, I just remembered, I saw a statue outside. I wanted to go check out, and then I never did. Too late now.
That's fine. It's fine. You can have time if you live. As you get to the top of the stairs, as you look, it's strange because you could have sworn that you saw there is a room with a statue, but instead your vision wavers, and I would like Talron to roll a d8.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
So before we continue with that, I gotta ask: do you have a table of like just movie references?
I may.
Because I'm really interested to know.
I may. I may not.
He's
6.
actually just rolling a
We already got
We had this.
Actually,
got this
when you
one.
wait, this is the best part. Ready? When you roll a 6, you hear in your head, fuck, I hate reruns. Roll it again.
Wait, whose voice is that?
It's Alistair's voice.
Oh fuck.
Okay, just check.
Roll it again.
Sure. Give me a quick second.
Uh-oh. Did somebody just drop?
Uh-oh.
2.
Okay. No, I saw someone drop out of roll 20. I was making sure.
That was my fault.
2. Okay, here we go. Let me see what you get on a 2. This is a good one. This is a little esoteric, but I think you might like this one. Here we go. Okay. So, as your vision comes back, you hear this sort of strange whining sound, and then you find yourselves on the precipice of a castle. This castle is enormous and tall and looks out over a massive city at night. The castle, however, seems to be in some form of construction as the windows have all been blasted out. And hanging from a golden chain from one of these strange sort of trellises that are all around this castle is in fact Hallister. And his long gray hair is just dangling, and he's cackling incessantly. And he's like, as he sort of spins around, and Azad is standing there with his arms crossed, he's like, You did this! It's all your fault! And Hallister turns back to him and says, You just couldn't let me go, could you? This is what happens when an unstoppable force meets an immovable object.
Was that a jumping reference?
Yeah.
It's
Yes.
Dark Knight.
Thank you.
That's esoteric. I don't know.
Well, relatively esoteric. Those of you who might have watched this movie might have gotten it. Those of you who might not, who knows? All right.
It's my favorite movie.
It is one of the best Batman movies ever. All right, so
It's my favorite movie. of all
I'm
time.
so happy to hear that.
Well, that was. Well, that
And
was,
then you find yourself in this
something.
room with this strange statue right next to you.
I get
Well,
the
that was-
feeling Hal's just trying to send us a message. I just don't get it. It's just not clear. Just not getting it.
What does the statue look
The
like, man?
statue looks like a 6-foot-tall stone statue depicting 3 smiling gnomes balanced precariously on each other's shoulders.
Seriously?
Well,
Seriously.
that's weird.
Some people have a taste for art,
Some people just want to watch the world burn.
and some people just want
There's
to watch
3
the world
gnomes
burn.
on a statue. Where'd you get the idea people wanted to watch the world burn with 3 gnomes on a statue?
Some people just want to watch the world burn.
Actually,
Most
never mind.
of
Don't
us-
answer that question.
Is there anything at all interesting about the statue other than the complete oddity of it compared to every other statue we've seen so far in this 20-level dungeon?
Make a investigation check. It's up to you.
Okay.
Oh boy.
This was your next character?
Nope.
Three gnomes in a coat.
3 gnomes in a coat?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love that. I love that game.
Zeke, you like stare at it. You're like, I see. I just don't get it. Like, I don't.
I think.
I don't get
Do
it,
you
yet for
guys-
some strange reason, I like it.
I just want to say,
How about
like,
that your
after the campaign ends, like 3 months down the road, like Zeke like wanders down to Undermountain, like finds this statue and is like, mine, and she just takes it.
I don't know. Because he's a bit sophomore.
Absolutely.
The general idea
Yes.
of like 3 small things like stacking on top of each other, that's kind of been overdone. That's like hundreds of years old. That's really old literature, right? It's more about 2 creatures stacked on top of each other now. It's more interesting because you can have a better dynamic with 2
Right.
of them.
Exactly.
But 3 is
And
too
you
many.
wonder why I don't like you very much.
He's a very stern critic.
I'm just pointing it out.
Nope. I'm going over
obvious.
here. Goodbye. What's
Sorry,
behind
you
this door?
Yeah.
It is locked as well.
mind helping out for Elbauthin?
This is the way.
This is the way.
This is the way.
Stop.
Clickety clack.
I look over at Elbauthin and I'm like, for a guy who used to call me thief all the time, you've gotten significantly better at picking locks.
Was Elbauthin the one who called you a thief?
I thought I was
Yeah.
a thief.
You're a thief.
The difference
I'm not
is
a
I
thief.
Zeke's
pick
a thief too.
locks for the law.
I pick locks for the law.
Wait, hold on.
You keep telling yourself that.
Alphalin, are they all criminals?
No, only me.
Criminals?
Okay. Looks like Talron is once again rolling a d8.
Oh boy.
3.
Oh, this is new. Okay, cool. We're
You
down
gotta
for this.
get them all.
Gotta catch them all. Gotta catch them all. This is perfect.
Oh, no.
This is perfect. All right. As Talron, as you step through this room, you see a somewhat sort of green tinted landscape, and you are on top of a massive, tall building. And you see before you Ezat, who aims his hand at Hallister and fires a storm of magic missiles against him on the roof on which you stand. And Ezat and Hallister just like leans back, impossibly well back like this, dodging each and every one at lightning speeds. And Ezat turns to his left and he says, "Jaciria, help!" And then, as if by magic, whoosh, the vision fades.
I'm just
Jaciria.
not getting it.
We
I
haven't
don't
talked to
see-
her in a long time.
Yeah.
Jaciria Kesselharp. She's the mage who's trapped somewhere in Undermountain that talks to us every time we open one of the portals.
Oh, yeah.
I've never heard of this person.
Yeah, we have.
I don't know who you're talking about.
Oh God, Ferros, you're losing it. Go into the room.
Out of the game. Ferros has never opened the gate before.
Oh, really?
Yes, but we've
Oh, yeah.
definitely talked about her a bunch of times.
I don't
That's true.
remember
That's
it.
true. I think you probably have.
I think you talked about it with Araxi.
The two of you
No,
have gone
you-
into the
yeah,
room
whatever.
and you're talking. You go into this room, which is now shown itself to you after this vision disappears. And you see that mounted on the south wall right here, where I'm pinging, about 6 inches above the floor is a 3-foot wide, 9-foot tall rectangular mirror with a stone frame. Carved into the top of the frame is a human-sized eyeball.
Oh.
Looking at the mirror.
Definitely looking at the mirror.
I'm not looking.
Shows you.
I'm going up close and looking in the mirror.
Oh, you're going up that
It's-
close, huh? All right.
I mean, it's just a mirror of us.
It is.
Though,
What happens if I touch it with a finger?
I'm
The
pretty
mirror
sure. I'm pretty
goops
sure.
over your hand, and then you. No, I'm just kidding. Nothing.
I mean, it could.
Yeah, it absolutely could. Nothing happens.
No, I'm just taking the time to look at myself to see like any dirt spots on myself.
It
just
is a
preening.
it is a curiously spotless mirror.
Can I like make breath on it?
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm gonna draw a smiley face in it.
Okay. Draw a smiley face.
What?
Mm-hmm.
And then your reflection smiles at you.
Okay, that's interesting.
Do I have a reflection? Because normally I don't.
Well, if normally you don't, then normally you don't in this mirror.
Wait, are you like a vampire?
I thought it was that you don't have a shadow.
It's also no reflection. That's a tiefling thing in Xanathar's.
Wait, what?
Interesting. I did not know that. Okay.
I will put it.
I
again.
don't remember that from
it's-
Xanathar's.
There you go.
What?
I'll put it in chat. This is all I've written down from Xanathar's.
Oh,
Interesting. Interesting.
that's weird.
Well, that's
I've never
weird because I just saw myself in this mirror.
seen that before.
Well, it's a. You don't have to have these. These are
Gotcha.
optional.
Gotcha.
I've never noticed such detail before.
I've literally mentioned this like 30 times.
It's okay.
Did you?
I
No
am
shadow,
going to.
No reflection. I'm saying this in the game, by the way. No shadow, no reflection. My
I
tongue is
look
a
at the
little forked,
ground. Yeah, I look at the ground.
Yeah, no shadow.
Wait, out of game. We talked about this 2 sessions ago.
I know we talked about this.
In-
I know about the no shadow thing. I didn't know about the no reflection thing, but that's cool. I like it.
I'm going to draw a frowny face on the mirror with my breath.
Okay. You draw. And what the weirder thing is that as you draw, your reflection does not draw with you.
Mm-hmm.
And then the reflection sort of goes,
I'm going to write the name Jaciria Kesselharp with my hand.
okay. You do your best to write it. It takes a little bit of time.
Just
You might have to write it backwards.
It does sound like an 80s song. Jaciria.
Yeah.
The reflection does not seem to have any kind of reaction to that.
Definitely missing something here, but I don't know what it is. But I don't like that expression. I'm going to draw another smiley face with one eye winking.
Okay. The reflection smiles and winks at you.
You think maybe we should just get a move on, or
Yeah, sure, whatever.
just seems a little silly at this point? Elbauthin.
Yes.
I just keep staring at the mirror while they're doing the door.
Okay. The mirror
Oh.
no longer reflects your movement at all.
Is it reflecting anybody else's movement?
No.
There you go. It's unlocked.
It's reflecting all of the people who have reflections. Thank you for unlocking that, Elbauthin. But none of those reflections are moving. They're all just sort of staring at you through the mirror.
Okay, that's definitely weird.
Go,
Okay.
open out.
Okay,
Door, let's go.
who wants to go? Who wants to activate the movie visions?
What? What's a movie?
Stuff with the tongue there. I don't know actually. It's from the knowledge.
Sure.
Yeah. Daggrin shrugs. Opens
It's
door.
the circlet of IMDb that he's put onto his head.
Nice.
You're welcome. All right. Who opens the door?
Daggrin said he did.
Roll D8.
No reruns. Come on.
No reruns. No reruns.
Come
No Roger. No
on.
rerun. No rent.
We're renting a movie.
5.
Yeah.
That is not a rerun. You guys have not done 5 before.
All right, which one is this one?
Yes.
Let's do it.
Yes. This is the best.
Oh no.
Okay. So here we go. Hopefully I don't get dinged for this, but I think I might. Who knows? All right.
Oh, no.
That's right. You open the door and you see a rope bridge spanning a gaping chasm, and Azat and Hallister are dueling with flaming swords. And the Mad Mage gets the upper hand and circles underneath Azat's sword hand, and with a single snicket, slices Azat's sword hand off, and Azat screams, "Ah!" and drops to his knees. And the Mad Mage points his sword at Azat and says, "There's no escape! Don't make me destroy you! Together, we could bring order to the world! You've never known the truth, have you, Azat?" And Azat says, "I've known enough! You killed my father!" And Hallister says, "No, Azat! I am your father!" Azat gives him an incredulous look and says, "No, you're not." Hallister sort of shrugs like he's caught, and he says, okay, I'm not, but you get my point. Like, come on, let's wrap this up and let's get back to business. Azat sort of peers down the chasm, and after a moment's hesitation, he just lets go. And as he hurtles into the abyss, Hallister goes, "Ah, shit." And the vision fades.
All right, quick, kill it before it goes any further.
Yeah, exactly. I've got 30 seconds. And the door opens. Okay, here we go, folks. We're coming close to the end, so we will see what happens soon. But yeah,
Are these visions just exaggerations, or
no, they are very vivid. They are super vivid. You enter this room, and a couple things are of note.
Have our reflections moved at all?
No, they're just watching you. They're just watching you.
I'm gonna pop in here. I'm gonna
Okay.
pop back in here really quick. Have they changed?
Nope, they're still watching.
I am creeped out.
Elbauthin, you can see, as well as those of you who have entered the room, that this is most certainly a laboratory. How do you know this is a laboratory? Well, there's a guy behind the table there with all kinds of crazy shit on it, and he kind of looks like that.
Oh.
And he his sort of perks up his skeletal face under a green hood. Here's his little token. Hi. There he is.
Nice.
Yeah,
Oh.
absolutely.
Oh, hi, Mark.
Yeah, oh, hi, Mark. And he sort of turns in your direction and says, yes, please enter.
Hello.
I'm gonna walk in and lean back on the wall, with one foot up, and just be like, "Hey, what's up?"
Yes, I'm concentrating on something, excuse me.
Oh, don't mind us. I'll just be poking around.
You see that he is standing in front of a rather sizable set of laboratory equipment apparati. Decrepit alchemical bottles and little vials of reagents. There's a small clay bowl with some very reminiscent pebbles made of the same material that the runestone is made of. And the bowl is full of it. I wouldn't say full of it. There are several inside the bowl. There is a cabinet over here on this side of the room. And the cabinet has a couple of also some jars and some potion looking kind of things. And other shelves are strewn with a variety of spell components, rods, pouches, etc. And the skeletal figure with bright green glowing eyes looks at you as you all pile into the room and says, "Well, it took you long enough."
There's
Random
a lot to
question.
look around. You have an interesting place.
Just real quick. I'm going to go ahead and hold an action to cast Aura of Life if he moves in an aggressive way towards us.
Well, I'm holding this battle.
Also,
Oh, well.
hey, But random question: all those doorways that gave us the visions, were those actually accurate history of what we just saw, or
Do you really think they are, Talron?
I don't know. They were fact.
He sighs heavily, and his voice is like, it's like, I don't know if you guys know who Marvin is from The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy.
What?
Marvin. Imagine
Marvin the paranoid android.
There you go, Marvin the paranoid android from Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. He's got this awful sort of gravelly sort of uvulation
not
to it.
Kill this guy.
But he says, "Oh dear, yet another party of fools sent to their deaths by the mad dog of Undermountain."
Well, you seem perky. I'm just curious. He did try to get us to kill you. I've never said to that, but what's your relation with him? It seems like he knows you pretty well. You must know him pretty well.
Oh yes, of course. We've known each other for years, but we don't always see eye to eye, if you catch my meaning. So he put you on this quest that he's done for generations, sending hundreds, if not thousands, of fools into his silly little game. Can you not see the futility in this charade?
I wouldn't necessarily. Yes, I think that Hallister's game is dull, and I try to never partake in it. I look at Talron.
I look back at Ferros. What?
Never mind. I wanted to come here to ask you questions about Hallister. That's my purpose. I have nothing more. Everyone around here says you want to kill us, but you let us walk in here, and if you really wanted to kill us, I imagine we'd be dead.
Most likely, yes.
That's a fair point.
So what's the
I
game?
mean-
Hallister asks us to kill you. You ask us to kill Hallister. We probably end up dead either way. Like, what's the end game here?
The end game is, like all games, to pick a side. One cannot stay in the middle of the road when carts are going to and fro. Eventually,
Why are you even
be
here?
like a roach on the street, squished between the foot traffic of the world around you.
I see
Good.
fault in your analogy. There's not only one side of the
It's a
street or the
simile.
other. You can also hop
Not
on a
an
horse.
Your mixed metaphors don't necessarily make much sense.
It was a simile,
Well,
not a
I guess the
metaphor.
point is I
God.
don't have to be on your side or Hallister's side. I can be on my side.
Well, besides the point, are you here because of Hallister, or are you here of your own volition? That's the first thing I'm really curious about.
We're all here to do what we're all here to do.
But didn't answer my question.
I'm sorry.
So what's the game then? Like Zeke asked, what is the game? What's your end goal here?
To rid this place of that mad dog. The world will be
And
better
what-
without him. Don't you agree?
Well, it depends on his evil compared to yours.
I didn't catch that. Sorry. Say that one more time, Daggrin.
Sorry, I was going to say, well, that depends. Is your evil greater than his, or vice versa? I'd rather not unleash another evil power into the world versus another, if you know what I mean.
You call me evil. But evil is not who you are, but what you do. Do you not agree?
You're a lich.
Well, then the question is, what have you done?
Yeah, you're a lich.
Indeed.
What'd you do?
What I have done is to extend
You
my
sacrifice
life.
Babies. I mean, what did you do?
Let him answer. Let him answer.
Babies? No, I have no desire to visit ill upon the young of this world. I followed in my time a man who I trusted A man who I... And he's sort of, his eyes sort of, the little green dots sort of fall on the floor. I adored. But there came a time where he betrayed me, and I could not follow him any longer. And then something truly terrible happened. And he looks up at you, Ferros, and he looks then at Talron, and he says, the one true force for good in my life died. And I had no reason to survive any longer, except to find a way to bring him back. But my mortal intelligence and grasp of the arcane did not extend to bringing those that we love back from death. And so I chose this existence to further my own arcane knowledge, as well as to find a way to strike back at the one who took my love from me.
How did you become a lich?
From years of study and practice and certain rituals which are no longer within my mind.
Study and practice. Who did that entail? Not what, but who?
I don't know your question. I don't understand.
From what I understand of liches, maybe I'm wrong here. Maybe you can correct me. I don't know. I've met one. Well, I haven't personally met him.
Well, a Serac, but you know.
From what I understand, usually it involves killing many others just to become the form that you are. Is that correct?
If the end of lesser life forms is a way to bring back those of greater value to the world, then so be it. My lot in life has been struck.
Ah, you're a Nazi.
I don't know what that is.
What?
What?
Weaker life forms.
When you say lesser life form, do you mean like the same life the person you loved was, or like an animal?
No one could compare to Thilbrin. He was a force for good in this world that we will never see the likes of again.
What happened to him?
He just said Hallister took
Oh,
him.
never mind. Oh, I'm sorry.
Well, I mean, has he been dead for more than a century?
Probably, because we know that Azat's been here for more than a century.
Oh, well, there goes that plan.
So,
What about Jaceria?
What of Jaceria?
You said her name in one of the visions we saw on our way up here. Who was she to you?
To me, she had been dead many hundreds of years by the time I came to this place.
Then why were you calling out her name?
I don't understand what you have experienced, but this place has ways of imparting knowledge to you from that mad dog. He doesn't even know that he's doing it sometimes.
Well, so you say Jaceria is dead.
he said Ben dead.
She had lost her mortal form, shall we say.
Interesting.
What role does she play in this then?
I don't know why it's any business of yours to know of the history of this individual.
Because I promised to help her.
His
If she...
his eyes sort of widen a little bit, and his eyes glow a little greener. And he says, "A promise is a very powerful thing. What did you promise to help her with?"
She said that she was lost somewhere in Undermountain and didn't know where she was, and I said I would try to find her.
Interesting. Very interesting.
But you say that
That's why it's so interesting for you to say that she was dead.
Once again, keyword on was.
So, what does that even mean then?
Well,
That's
it
what
could be
I'm
a
hoping Ezat here can tell me. He seems to know something more about her than he's told me.
Let me say this. Go ahead and make a persuasion check, Zeke.
Okay.
She's good at those.
She is.
charisma, right?
She's
There we go.
very accurate.
Oh, sure.
Natural 20. That's what we were
Boom.
aiming for.
How many has that?
That's there have been a lot of nat 20s done in combat and out. Okay, so here's where I think things are going to be interesting. So we're going to end it on this little monologue that he's going to give to the five of you. He says, "It seems that you're willing to come along this little trip down memory lane with me. I have been studying my foe for many centuries, finding ways in which I can strike back at him and to defend myself at the same time. Hallister had 7 apprentices when he first arrived here at Undermountain. Many of them have taken up residence within its many floors, serving as their wardens, so to speak. Gisseria chose not to inhabit Undermountain's many different floors, but instead was imprisoned by Hallister. For what reason, I do not know. But during an event known as the Spell Plague, something very interesting happened here in Undermountain. And the rules of physics and of magic came apart at the seams. And it is at that time that I am made aware that Gisseria was imbued with so much power that she rivaled Hallister himself, and used the only spell that she could in order to escape from his confines. A spell called Wish. She wished for something and received in return a warped version of that wish. She wished to escape, but instead lost her physical connection to her body and imbued her soul into the stones of Undermountain itself in order to hide from our mutual friend Hallister. In that way, Gisseria can affect Undermountain in ways that even Hallister cannot. You said you have contacted her?
Yes.
Through, yeah, it's from those portals.
They say they have.
When you open a portal, she speaks to you. Or
Yeah.
at least to us.
Weird.
To me.
He crosses his fingers under his skeletal face and says, Gisseria is the key to ending him once and for all. If we were to form an alliance with Gisseria in order to return her memories to her, she would be an advantage against the power of that great false god, the likes of which he would have no idea how to overcome. And the Mad Mage's reign on Undermountain would be forever over. And then his eyes focus on you, Zeke, and he says, so. And he puts his hands on the table and leans forward towards you. What shall we talk about? And that's where we're going to stop for tonight.
I like it.
Nice.
Good cliffhanger.
God.
All right, guys, I gotta go to bed.
Good night, Alex. Thank you,
Good
sir.
night,
We're gonna
Alex.
say, you know what? We'll say goodbye to you first, Alex, because you are awesome. And let me go ahead and roll the music, and you can tell us where we can find you on the internet. So go for it when you get a chance. I'll just roll the music when I get back to it. So go ahead, tell us where we can find you on the internet. Go ahead, sir.
You can find me at _Alex_Lorenzo. And Matt and Sarah promised to beautify my Instagram.
I'm doing it tomorrow. This is my thing, and I'm sticking to it. Alex, thank you, sir.
guys.
Have a good one,
Bye.
sir.
Good
Bye
night.
bye. All right, let's flip down to the zooms. We'll shift a little bit, but I'll fix them up real quick right now. I know, right? As soon as Alex leaves zooms. Let's flip over to Septur. Septur, where can people find you on the internet?
You'll find me on Twitter at Kane Rano, where I post a bunch of shenanigans. I post art. I post stuff, nerd stuff,
Nice.
D&D. I commission a ton of art. Just never could get enough art to commission. I swear.
Oh, that's good. That's good. We like that. That's good stuff. All right, and then. Excuse me, let's switch up to Sarah, who's actually taking Elbauthin's spot. So, Sarah, where can people find you on the internet?
My name is Alex Lorenzo. You can find I am Sarah. You can find me on the interwebs at Lovely Llama on Twitter
10
and the
sessions ago.
Instagrams, where I post mostly cats and food. Let's get real.
I mean,
But
those
the
are the
cats
best
are
kind.
very cute. And I will actually, I do have a bunch of music videos I need to post soon. So when I post those, the links for them will go up, and you can watch my husband and I sing and be silly in front of a green screen. It's great.
Dope. Fantastic.
I'm just waiting for that scream from Vector. So I want to hear it.
What did you say? The scream from what now?
I didn't say I could scream for 2.5 minutes. I definitely
I'm not
never
saying
said I
you.
could
You said
do
your
that.
husband might be able to do it. I want to hear it. I'm ready.
Oh no.
Super.
Let him get through his vocal school auditions, and then I'll ask him.
Structural minds, Matt. Structural minds.
He can't blow out his vocal cords right before his vocal school auditions.
I
That
don't
would be
even
bad.
know what that
Fair
is. What is a textra? What? The what?
Tetra structural minds.
Oh, okay.
Look it up later.
I
It's
will.
okay.
I'm gonna
think it's
Google it.
oh,
Just don't have the volume in your headphones too loud.
Super.
True.
Let's go down here to the bottom left-hand corner for the man, the myth, the legend, Kraw. Kraw, where can people find you on the internet, sir? Bye.
ooh,
I don't know what he does, but he always makes an exit. That was the exit
Did
that
he
we
dig a
all.
hole?
I think so. He just, he ducked and covered, I guess, right? So one
The
day,
aliens got him.
one day, Kraw.
They're dropping like flies.
One day, Kraw will just sort of normalize, and we'll actually figure out where Kraw's on the internet. But that's okay. Maybe he'll come back, or maybe not. We'll see. Over here in the bottom right, however, is a man who will not leave me in a lurch. James, aka Iron Wolf. Where will we find you, sir, on the internet?
Well, the best place to find me would be on Twitter at IronWolf616, where like my friend Talron, I post video game stuff and art and other things that interest me. But I'm I'm trying to get this space organized, so I might be posting more pictures of that at some point. But I'm working on some new models and stuff to get.
Oh, you're back. Oh,
Do all
thanks.
these-
Thanks for coming back, Kraw.
You scared me.
I
Jeez.
scared you. I didn't have the time. I'm sorry. Yeah. Okay. You stole James's thunder a little bit, but yeah, James. If you have any kind of cool pictures of how you're redoing your room, love to see them. Love to see them.
Indeed, definitely do that for you.
All right. Cool. I think that's it, everybody. We've got everybody out. Of course, I've been your DM Matchy. Wii U.
DM Matchy. I love
DM
it.
Matchy presents
Host
DM Matchy.
host-
Host DM
Featuring
Matchy.
DM Matchy.
DM Matchy presents DM
Every time I hear
Matchy.
it,
Back
so
every.
funny.
It's been a pleasure, as always, to have you guys with us every Friday at 9:15 here on Slices and Dices. Back for more next week, where we'll have some more craziness. Will they ally with the Lich, or will they choose to dig in and fight him. I don't even know. We'll see. A lot of information there at the end. So who knows? Maybe it's useful. Until then, folks, remember, take care of each other. But don't forget to take care of yourselves.
Wait, I'm sorry. This is actually not a joke. Matt, you mentioned about a watch party. I didn't want to make you
Oh,
screw
yeah.
that up. I don't know if you're planning on Saturday instead of Friday next week, but last time in the Discord you did say
So,
Friday
yeah,
next
no,
week.
we're definitely going to do a watch party, but it can't be done on Twitch. So we're going to do it here for subs here in Discord.
So, are we having a different time than the session?
We are. I'm going to post that in our Discord where our watch party is going to be, and we're going to be watching Monty Python and the Holy Grail. So yeah, no. Yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
Just to confirm, then, so we still have a session next week. It's just there's gonna be a watch party at a separate time.
Exactly. Yeah, session next week. Watch party in Discord for Monty Python and the Holy Grail. So if you're a sub, join us. We're going to be watching it. It's going to be super fun. But yeah, no.
Make sure to watch the announcements channel. It's going to be in there somewhere, probably.
Indeed.
Yay.
Thank you for always being like the person who keeps me in check with all my social communications there, Kraw.
I'm a rules lawyer and a calendar lawyer.
Who knew that there was money in that? I mean, it's cool.
There isn't. There's not money in any of it.
I'm sorry to hear that. All right. Let me now go back and say
sorry.
it with gusto, this time with feeling. Remember, folks, take care of each other, but don't forget to take care of yourselves. Bye, everybody. We love you very much. Have a good night.